In the news today, man who allegedly killed GCOM security guard, stabbed taxi driver caught after stabbing cop. Police have arrested 27-year-old Samuel Allen, known as Sammy, who is the prime suspect in the murder of Earl Peters, a security guard attached to the Guyana Elections Commission (GCOM), and the stabbing of Troy Peters, a taxi driver in Port Kaituma, Northwest District. During the process of arresting him, he whipped out a knife and stabbed Lance Corporal Bertland Scotland to his left hand, left hip, left lower abdomen, left eyebrow and left buttocks. During an online class, it appears someone logged into the online class using the name Sweaty Balls, and was being disruptive.
To all in this group, you see the fourth formers in this group who are so disrespectful that they could come in my Zoom meeting and who named Sweaty Balls and all the disrespectful behavior. Trust me, I will find out who were the persons who came in my Zoom class and was very disrespectful, and I will deal with.
Investigators so far unable to locate millions of dollars invested in Ponzi scheme. In terms of efforts made to recover the money, all of the information provided by the arrested persons as to where the money's supposed to be has been fully investigated, and it has led to nowhere. The accounts given by the accused and the companies that were provided that were supposed to be holding this money in various countries, upon investigations, none of these companies was found to be existing. None of the accounts was found to be existing. He was taken then to another location in police custody where they have top-class internet facility, and he was given the computer, and up to now no money was received into the account. He now wants the police to sign an agreement. However, the police were advised to not sign any agreement, yet he apply for bail. Once bail is granted, he will skip the jurisdiction, the minister said. Midwife alleges GPHC maternity unit overcrowded with COVID-19 patients. A midwife attached to the Georgetown Public Hospital is alleging that the overcrowding of the maternity unit with pregnant COVID-19 cases is putting the lives of health workers at risk. She is calling for basic personal protective equipment to be supplied to the frontline workers. Walton Dazier was absent from work since elections, fired for non-performance, Edgehill. There is no evidence of Ms. Dazier being at work since the March 2 elections, said Minister Edgehill, who has oversight responsibility for the GCAA. To be off the job for months without leave being approved in itself is voluntary termination, he added. Miner dies after crushed by falling tree. A 29-year-old miner of Pamaroon, Region 2 is now dead after he was crushed by a falling tree. Marcus Cornelius was at the Big Hope Back Dam at around 10:35 hours prospecting the area when the tree fell and pinned him down. Workers immediately went to help him, and upon removing him from under the tree, observed that he was lifeless with blood exiting his ears. The employer immediately placed the man into his motor vehicle and took the body to the 70 km police outpost, where it was then escorted to the Suddy Public Hospital and examined by a doctor on duty who pronounced him dead. Jealousy over female leads to fatal stabbing in Berbice. Jealousy over a female has led to the fatal stabbing of an East Berbice quarantine fisherman on Monday night. Dead is 25-year-old John Alexander Yap of Lot Kilcoy Settlement, East Berbice quarantine. Police are on the hunt for the 21-year-old suspect identified as Piken, who is also a fisherman of Kilcoy Chesney. Reports indicate that the suspect stabbed Yap to the neck last week Tuesday, and a report was made to the police. But on Monday night the two were at a superbet outlet in Kilcoy when an argument ensued and Piken whipped out a knife and stabbed Yap 3 times. The suspect subsequently fled the scene while the badly injured man was taken to the Port Morant Hospital where he succumbed to injuries. Yap's wife, 22-year-old Minisha Chandralal, told news outlets that the suspect became jealous because her husband had his hair braided by a female whom the suspect is attracted to. Just because the hair braided, the problem start, he, the suspect, come and give we complain, but I tell he my husband not like that, and the girl don't even like the suspect, the wife said. Chandralal recently lost her mom and now her husband. She is uncertain how to move forward since both of them were her biggest support. Yap, a boat captain, was a father of 2 children, ages 5 and 2. GRA seizes illegal chicken and foreign liquor among other items smuggled into the country. The law enforcement officers attached to the GRA intercepted the items which were believed to have been smuggled into the country yesterday. The haul includes over 800 boxes of chicken, foreign liquor, coils among other items. This is the second major haul recently in the Berbice area by GRA officers. The country loses billions of dollars annually by tax evaders, but even more important, the safety of the consumables evades scrutiny of our port health officials, exposing our citizens to possible danger. 2 prisoners tested positive for COVID-19. In a statement this afternoon, the director of prisons, Gladwin Samuels, said the results for the 2 prisoners were received this afternoon. They were being held in the holding bay at the Lusignan prisons.